Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to do the easiest polygel nail tutorial ever. If you have problems shaping, like even the salon can't give you a shape as perfect as these nails. So it's super easy and super quick, and if you want to learn how to do it, then keep watching. So starting off, we're gonna go in with a nail scraper. I purchased this nail scraper off of Amazon, and I'm just pushing back all of the cuticles off of my nails. Now when you're doing this, you want to make sure you get all of the debris, all of the dirt, and all the cuticles off of your nail bed, because if you don't do that, then the polygel will not stick to your nails. So this is a crucial step. You can't skip the prep. The prep is the most important thing to getting your nails to stay on. Now I'm taking this wooden stick and I'm just getting all of the gunk from underneath my nails out. And you can also use this wooden stick to push back your cuticles off your nail bed even more. Now I'm taking a clipper and I'm clipping off some of the white off of my nails. Now when I do this, I don't clip off all of the white. I leave a little bit still on. I don't know, just for my sanity. I feel weird when I clip my nails all the way down, but you can definitely clip all the way down if you like. I'm going with the nail drill now. I absolutely do not recommend this nail drill. It's horrible. I'm still using it. I still need to buy a new one, but I haven't yet. But I'm going in and I'm just getting really close to the cuticles, as you can see, and I'm roughening up my nail bed. When you're applying polygel, for some reason, when you have a rougher nail bed, it sticks better. So now I'm just going in with this buffer and I'm buffing it out. This isn't crucial. I'm not a nail tech. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, so I don't know if I'm doing too much or too little. This is just what works for me, so I'm just buffing out my nail beds now. Going in now with a primer and a base coat. So I like this brand's primer and base coat a lot. Polygel, I don't know. I don't think I'm the biggest fan. But before I apply the primer, I'm going to wipe off all of the dust on my nails. So now I'm going in and applying the primer first. And then I will apply the base coat after that. So I do primer, cure it, base coat, cure it. And this is what your nails will look like. So now here is the star of the show. This is what's going to help you get the perfect shape. These are full tip covers that you can purchase off of Amazon. Now I'm just going in and measuring the tips to fit my nail beds. If you ever have a nail tip that's too big, as you can see, this tip is way too big for my nail, you can just go in with a nail file and you can file down the side so it fits your nail perfectly. Now I'm going in with some Macart Polygel. This is my favorite type of Polygel. I just have my brush that I also got in a nail kit with some alcohol in it to the side. And I put a bead on my nail cover and then I just flatten it out. So now I'm just flattening it out, making sure that there's not too much polygel in the nail cover. You want to make sure that there's not a lot of polygel in it, because if there's too much in it, then it'll get a mess. You'll squeeze it on your nail and then it'll gush out of the sides. You don't want that. You want to make sure that you put a minimal and the right amount. So now I'm applying that to my nail bed, and if you do happen to get a little bit of overflow around the cuticles, you just want to take your brush, dip it in some alcohol, and then swoop around and clean it up. It's very important to clean up if it spills over, because if you don't, then it can leave your nails looking a little choppy. So I cure it for about 5 to 10 seconds. I flip my nail over and then I go in with some more alcohol on the brush and I flatten the underside. And I do this because when you're looking at your nails from an upward angle, like how I'm displaying it now, you don't want them to be thick, right? You want them to kind of be, you know, not too thin but not too thick. So I just flatten it out and I cure underneath for the rest of the time that the lamp is on, and then I flip it over and I cure the front side again. So I cure front, flip, and then I cure again. Looking good. 9 more to go. Now for this, I'm going to do the same method, but I'm going to show you how to make sure that you avoid bubbles. See, and if you get too much polygel in your nail cover, you can take some of it out and just apply it to the next nail. That's why it's important that you pre-size your nails before you start applying, because you can take the excess. You don't want to just waste your polygel, you know what I'm saying? You can put it into another nail cover. So now when you flip over your nail cover, you see how there's air bubbles. You want to make sure that after you apply the polygel that you're flipping over your nail cover and making sure there's no air bubbles, because that's not cute. And if there are air bubbles, all you have to do is go in those places and just play with it a little bit, move the gel around to make sure that there is no air bubbles at the top when you flip it over, because that will be how it cures when you put it under the lamp, and you can't fix that. So boom, if you look at it now, perfect, there's no air bubbles. And I'm just gonna apply that to my nail. And like I said, if you get spillover, just swoop around your cuticle. But once you have to play with the method a little bit. Once you realize how much polygel you should be putting in, it'll be a breeze. And now I'm flipping it over and making sure that it's perfect and nice and straight, as you can see, curing the underside and then flipping again to cure the front part. So now I'm going in with a cotton ball, and I'm taking the rest of that alcohol that we had in there, and I'm just wiping down my nails because the polygel can leave a little bit of a sticky residue. And now I'm just going around my cuticles and doing some little touch-ups. And now I'm going in and I'm just shaping a little. Like I said, these nail covers do all of the work for you, so you really don't have to. I just like to shape at the top, as you can see, because the top there can be a little bit of a, I'm not sure, like a little tab, I guess. And I like my tips perfectly straight, so I go in with the nail file at a downward angle, like so, to make them perfectly straight, like this. So these are the girls. Now I'm going to wash my hands and I'll be right back. Boom. Hands washed, looking good, looking straight, looking perfect. Now I'm going to go in with some bling, and I'm going to show you how I apply my bling. So I take this white pencil that came with the jewels. I ordered this off of Amazon as well. And I'm taking this polygel. You can take any polygel. And I take the cap of the polygel because the cap will always have a little bit of the polygel in it. And I use polygel to apply my bling. So I just take the white, dip it in the polygel, and I apply it to where I want my jewels to go. Now I'm going in with my jewels and I'm applying it where I put the polygel. I'm going to top it off now with some clear gel polish, and yes, I do apply the gel polish over top of my rhinestones. I don't know, I just feel like it adds a little bit of bling to it. But as you can see, if you get a little bit of the clear gel around on your cuticle beds or whatever, I just go in with some more of that alcohol and wipe around the cuticle beds because I don't want it to cure like that. So now I'm going in with some cuticle oil. You can use any cuticle oil. You can use any oil you desire. You do not need this one. I just have this one on hand. And this is crucial. You want to make sure you take care of your cuticles because when doing polygel, you want to make sure you get them off your nail bed. So they do go through a lot. So you want to keep them moisturized. And this is the final look. I'm obsessed. I love them. Like, tell the truth, when you go to the nail salon, girl, unless you have a phenomenal nail tech, they can never make every single nail the same exact shape as these full-length nail covers do. I've never had nails that look this good before, and I'm obsessed. And I did it from home. And all the products that I have in this video combined probably cost around, like, I don't know, $50, maybe even less than that, all off of Amazon. So if you want the links to any of the products, just comment down below and I will be sure to comment back. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.